And hello and welcome to another Xterra video where I work on my truck. Sometimes I'm successful, sometimes I'm not. But in today's video I'm actually not working on my truck. I got a new project car. It's something that I was gonna get. Actually, when I was looking for cars to buy, I was thinking what to get, and this was actually one of the candidates that I was considering to buy before I choose Xterra. The Xterra was always my favorite priority, but I was actually considering to buy different cars. I was looking to Subarus, Honda CR-Vs. This is the car, guys. This is one of the cars I was considering to get. It's a 2007 RAV4. This is a 4-cylinder model. This was actually something that I was considering, but I'm glad in the end I went with my top favorite Xterra, and I'm glad I have it. This car is very good car on the gas. The mileage is amazing in this car. You can go for a week on a full tank, no problem. And for this little car, it has plenty of space in the front, plenty of space in the back, and plenty of space in the rear. As you can see, guys, over here I have some parts that I'm gonna be replacing and working today. I already did some work on it actually off camera. I replaced the brakes, front and rear, rollers and pads. I also put the plastic rim covers. This is not my car, of course, let me state that. This is my friend's car, so he just bought it cheap just for run around the town for little stuff here and there for work, and he doesn't want to spend a lot of money on it. So not to replace the rims, I just put those rim covers and they change the car looks dramatically. I'm gonna add some pictures how it looks without it, and yeah. Also gonna get the spark plugs done. This car has 136,000 miles on it, so we're gonna get the spark plugs done. Now on the inside, as you can see, it's pretty modest for that year. It's not bad. So what we're gonna be doing here, this light over here, the shifter light burned, so we're gonna replace that. Also, these two panels are broke, so we're gonna replace that. Also, he has only one key for this car, so what I did, I actually ordered two keys with a remote for him. Now another cool thing about this car, it has a lock. I don't know what kind of lock it is. What is it's a diff lock, rear lock, central lock. So if you guys know about this, leave in the comments. But I drove this car for little as well, and it runs pretty good. It's a very nice little car. But now I'm gonna start disassembling some stuff over here. Now for the light, it's very easy. All these pieces just pop off. The gear shifter just unscrews over here. And this is the new light bulb. The old one over there, if you can see, maybe not, is kind of burned. So we're actually reusing this rubbery thing. Just comes off from that one, and you just put it over here, and we're reusing it. So now I can connect to the plug and put it inside. So let's pop the hood open. Maybe another upgrade will be to put a struts over here. Now, unlike our trucks, this is very easy to very simple to replace. All the 4 spark plugs are right here, very easily accessible. All we have to do is just remove this plastic cover with 2 bolts, and that's it. So first, with a 10mm, gonna remove these 2 bolts, which are very easy to remove because the nut is covering the bolt completely, so it's not gonna get rusted or anything inside. So the side. Now this cover just simply comes off, and there we go. That's where all the spark plugs located. It's very easy to access it. I wish our truck was kind of easier to access the spark plugs, but it is a different story. So now I'm gonna unplug each ignition coil. Now I'm gonna remove the bolts over here. And now I'm gonna replace one spark plug at a time. That way I'm not gonna mix the ignition coils, which shouldn't really matter anyways, but just to be on the safe side. Take this out, and let's take the spark plug out. Okay, broke it loose, and let's pull it out, and let's take a look at it. So this came out from our first cylinder over there, and honestly it doesn't look too bad. So they might have been replaced at one point. And there then, so spark plugs, here is a serial number, so they actually look pretty okay. But since I picked up this brand new NJK spark plugs, that's what I'm gonna install now. So I'm gonna take our new spark plug out. Now always make sure you check the spark plugs, make sure they're the same, make sure they look the same, make sure the threads look the same. And as you can see, this is a brand new NGK spark plug. Looks like they have a little bit of oil over here, but maybe it's not too big of a deal. A little bit burned over here, but again, not at the end of the world. So, gonna install the new spark plug now. Carefully put it inside there. Make sure the threads go straight. So do it by hand first. And now let's make it tight. Alright, that feels good. Alright, now I'm gonna repeat the procedure. Gonna pull all the spark plugs out one at a time and replace them with a new one. And then we're gonna look at each spark plug. Alright guys, all the spark plugs are successfully replaced. So now they're brand new and everything should be better. So like I said, you might see me work on this car from time to time. So I hope you guys not gonna mind. Because this could be the car that potentially was gonna be my car. I was gonna get something similar, but of course I ended up with Nissan Xterra. And I'm glad I did. So on this note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you might find it helpful. And as always, until next time, everybody, bye.